Right, it's 12 minutes to 8. Let's get a few words now from Tim Stevenson, who is Secretary of the Hull and East Riding Humanist Group.
Good morning. In 2001, a man from Massachusetts in the United States called Jack Sullivan knelt and prayed, asking for the 19th century English priest and cardinal John Henry Newman, who died in 1890, to intercede to help the crippling spinal condition that he was suffering from. Sullivan subsequently made a recovery, and medical experts convened by the Congregation for the Causes of Saints, which is the Vatican body responsible for investigating miracles, concluded that his recovery resulted from prayer. Now, John Henry Newman is going to be made a saint by the Pope during his visit to the UK in September, and Sullivan's story is being cited as a requisite miracle. Sullivan said his own doctor could offer no medical explanation, and said, "Something very special has happened to me from a very special person. This thing is real. It's reality." Well, I'm a humanist and a skeptic, which means that I agree with the 18th century Scottish philosopher David Hume, who taught that a wise man proportions his belief to the evidence, and wrote that no testimony is sufficient to establish a miracle unless the testimony be of such a kind that its falsehood would be more miraculous than the fact which it endeavours to establish. In other words, what is more likely, that the ghost of a man who had been dead for over 100 years was listening to the prayer and was somehow able to affect the medical problems Sullivan was suffering from, or that Sullivan underwent a spontaneous remission as a result of the healing mechanisms inherent in the human body? I wouldn't want to single out Roman Catholics for their beliefs in miracles, because miracles are a feature of most of the religions of the world. For example, in 1995 there were claims of statues drinking milk in Hindu temples. In Islam, Sufi literature gives examples of holy men being able to become invisible or produce rain in seasons of drought. I'm sceptical of all claims of the miraculous and all religions equally.
Tim Stevenson, Secretary of the Hull and East Riding Humanist Group. 10 to 8.